Tired of touch controls? We hear you. If you crave the precision of a gamepad for your survival horror fix, you're in the right place. This is your essential list of the top 10 FPS survival horror games on Android for 2026 that have full controller support. No more fumbling with virtual sticks when a monster's chasing you. We're talking about titles that will test your nerves and your skills, all playable with your favorite Bluetooth controller. Let me know in the comments below what other controller-supported titles we should hunt down. Smash that like button. 20 likes would be a huge help for the channel. And subscribe for more essential gaming lists. Thanks for watching, and game on.
Gamepad Gaming, here we go. New one place for the show. Androidgames with Patty.
Crunchyroll White Day. On our list is a cult classic port done right. White Day, a labyrinth-named school. This is pure, old-school survival horror. You're trapped overnight in a haunted school with no way to fight back. Your only tools are your wits, your flashlight, and your ability to hide. The mobile port is fantastic, with fully optimized touch controls. But where it truly shines is with full controller support. The tactile feedback makes navigating the dark, creaking halls and frantically solving puzzles feel incredibly immersive. It's all about atmosphere, chilling ghost encounters, and a stalker janitor who will have you holding your breath. Your choices lead to multiple endings, making this a horror adventure you'll want to replay. If you want a tense, puzzle-focused horror experience that plays perfectly on mobile with a controller, White Day is an essential download. The Fall 2 Zombie Survival. We have The Fall 2 Zombie Survival. This game throws you into a stunning, comic-style rural apocalypse. It's a pure first-person survival horror experience built from the ground up with full controller support, making exploration and combat feel incredibly intuitive on mobile. You'll scavenge resources, solve challenging environmental puzzles, and face off against relentless hordes and some truly epic boss fights. The story unfolds through gorgeous cinematic panels, pulling you into its world. The best part? There's a substantial free demo to try the first chapter. If you love it, a single payment unlocks the entire gripping campaign, with no ads or microtransactions. It's a premium, console-like horror experience right in your pocket. The Baby in Yellow. We step into a deeply psychological horror with The Baby in Yellow. This FPS isn't about zombies. It's about battling the demons of the mind. You play as Rosalind, facing her fears through intense combat, and solving puzzles to unlock the secrets of her psyche. And yes, it has full controller support, making the dread-filled exploration and combat feel perfectly tactile. A quick heads up, this is a demanding experience. It's built for mid to high-end devices. Think Snapdragon 888 or better, with 6 GB of RAM. If your device is up to it, and you want a horror game that plays great with a controller, this is a unique and chilling pick. Maid of Sker. We have the atmospheric terror of Maid of Sker. This is first-person, gothic horror at its most tense, set in a remote 1898 hotel with a deeply macabre history rooted in Welsh folklore. Your core survival tool isn't a weapon, it's a sound device. You must use stealth and manipulate the environment to avoid the hotel's inhabitants, who are drawn to any noise you make. It's a brilliant, nerve-wracking AI system. With its realistic visuals, chilling atmosphere, and a story inspired by a haunting folk tale, it delivers a premium console-like horror experience on mobile. And yes, it features full controller support, making the tense exploration and precise stealth mechanics feel perfectly natural. A must-play for fans of psychological and sound-based horror. Wall of Insanity. We have the intense and atmospheric Wall of Insanity. This is a brand new tactical survival horror from the team behind the Slaughter series. It blends third-person shooter action with a deep psychological horror story. You lead a special forces team into a cult's haunted house on a rescue mission that quickly spirals into a nightmarish fight for survival against grotesque creatures and unspeakable horrors. The atmosphere is thick with dread, demanding smart tactics, exploration for supplies, and precise shooting to survive. And for mobile, it's fully optimized, especially for controllers. With full native gamepad support, combat feels responsive and immersive, pulling you deeper into its dark, shattered world without fighting the touchscreen. a top-tier pick for horror fans with a controller ready to go. The Last Adventurer 2. We have the long-awaited sequel, The Last Adventurer 2. This game fully commits to its desolate premise, casting you as arguably the last man on Earth. The first-person perspective is absolutely key here. Every eerie sound, every abandoned building, and every lurking threat feels intensely personal. And with full controller support, navigating this haunting world is seamless. The controls are perfectly mapped, whether you're meticulously scavenging for resources, crafting tools to survive, or facing the horrors that gnaw on the night. It's a pure, atmospheric FPS survival experience where the loneliness is the real enemy, at least until something else finds you. Alien Isolation. On our list is a genuine survival horror masterpiece, now in your pocket. Alien Isolation. This is the full, AAA console experience, perfectly adapted for mobile. You play as Amanda Ripley, investigating the disappearance of her mother, Ellen, on the labyrinthine Sevastopol station. But you are not alone. A single, perfect alien is hunting you. The atmosphere is pure, oppressive sci-fi horror. You must hide, scavenge, and improvise to survive. The mobile version is incredibly robust, with full touchscreen customization and complete, seamless controller support for that console-like feel on the go. And here's the deal. You can download the app and play the first 2 missions for free. If it hooks you, and it will, a single in-app purchase unlocks the entire, terrifying main game plus all 7 story DLCs, including the iconic Last Survivor mission. Just check the description for the massive list of officially supported devices. If you want the pinnacle of cinematic, controller-ready horror on Android, this is it. Poppy Playtime Chapter 4. You've come to the right place for the darkest chapter yet. Poppy Playtime Chapter 4 descends deeper into the factory's terrifying, undiscovered depths. It's a masterclass in tension, introducing terrifying new threats, shocking story revelations, and mind-bending environmental puzzles. The haunting atmosphere, complete with immersive visuals and sound design, never lets up. And crucially for this list, it features full, seamless controller support, making it a premium, console-like horror experience right in your hands. Can you survive the shadows of Playtime Company? Find out. Same room, same day. We have the psychological deep dive, same room, same day. This is a first-person horror that's more about the mind than the monsters. You step into the shoes of Rosalind, facing her fears through intense combat, and, more importantly, by solving environmental puzzles to unlock the secrets of her psyche. Now, a heads up, this is a demanding title. It's built for mid to high-end devices, asking for something like a Snapdragon 888 or better to run smoothly. The good news? It has full controller support, making the experience that much more immersive. If this sounds like your kind of terror, it's on mobile now, and there's also a full-fledged version on Steam if you want to take the dive on PC. Into the Dead 2. We have a legendary title, Into the Dead 2. This sequel to the 70 million download phenomenon is a first-person nightmare sprint through a stunningly harsh apocalypse. Your goal is simple: survive the relentless hordes to save your family. The gameplay is intense and varied. You'll mow down zombies from gun turrets, fend them off from vehicles, and face terrifying armored and sprinter variants across diverse locations like military bases and burning forests. With full controller support, the action feels incredibly responsive, letting you precisely aim its massive arsenal of upgradable weapons. The story is deep, featuring 7 chapters with multiple endings, plus special events like a Night of the Living Dead prequel. Best of all, it's a premium quality experience you can play completely offline. Into the Dead 2 is a must-play for any FPS horror fan with a controller. Quick cut to clear text on screen highlighting. Offline play /full C.